Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a saucy little video, if you will. That is not a clickbait title at all. You saw the thumbnail. How could I not use that as the title of this video? So I'm not going to apologize for that. Nor should I have to. So a lot of you asked me to do a video just on my general thoughts of the fact that Harlequin is now publishing their books, their category romance books, in a different size than they have for the last 75 years. And my thoughts on that one. So I do have some examples. They're both Katie Richards books. That's why I did that. I kind of did that on purpose, just because. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this. So, okay, basically for the last 75 years, this is what we've had. Your standard mass market paperback. We are all familiar with the size of these books. Every single book I have on my shelf is in this mass market size. All my category books, I should say, are all in this mass market size. They fit in your pocket. Literally, you can fit this in the back pocket of your jeans. Fit easily into a purse. Yeah, I mean, they hold up to a couple readings depending on, there are some people who would absolutely crack the spine on it. Other people who would be very careful with it. I mean, this is pretty universal. This is almost like a perfect piece of device. Like there's no flaws to this. It's great. I don't know why they had to change it. However, they did. So starting, I think, in the last month or two, and I'm not going to talk about the cover changes because they've kind of grown on me. I kind of like the new cover design. I didn't at first like it, but now I do. But if you guys want me to do, actually, I know you guys have asked for this a lot. I should really do a video on the progression of the different cover designs from Harlequin because that would be spectacular. But anyway, they now have this Mass Market Max, as it's called. So as you can tell, so I had visuals, it is slightly bigger. It's not by much, but believe me, it feels like a lot, you guys. It's also thinner, as you can tell, because you're getting a bit more real estate on the actual size of the book itself. When I first saw this, I was annoyed, and a part of me still is very annoyed because this no longer sits nicely on my shelves with the rest of my mass market paperbacks. Most new books that I buy now, I am buying digitally. I've always done that pretty much. I mean, that's really how my preferred reading is. I have a ton of physical books. There is something about having a physical book that is great. This was actually sent to me by Katie Richards, which is the reason why I have it. This is her new release. It comes out in August. So this hasn't even been released yet. I don't think this one you'll be able to buy off the Harlequin website on the 1st of July, if you're interested. This is the next book in the West Investigation series, in case you're curious. So she did send me this. So thank you, Katie Richards. She actually sent me this, and she sent me the one that came out in... This one is already released. This is a July book. You can buy this one currently on the Harlequin website, and it will be available in stores next Tuesday? I think the last Tuesday of the month, The Silence Witness. I read it, 4.5 stars, guys. Side note, it was fantastic. So anyway, yeah, so this is the new size. Now, I read this one as the physical edition. And I have to begrudgingly admit, this was a more pleasant reading experience in this size. I do have to say that. There's something I've always loved, and I know a lot of people on BookTube love that whole floppy paperback, right? And that's kind of what this is. It feels like the size of, for those of you who used to read these back in the day, the Archie comics, like the double digests? That's kind of what this feels like, only just a little bit bigger, but that kind of an idea. It just felt like a nicer reading experience. The book kind of almost flops open, sort of, kind of. You don't feel like you have to actually crack the spine on these, right? Like, again, begrudgingly have to admit this was a more pleasant reading experience. And I will be reading this one physically as well, just because I did enjoy it. And a part of me kind of wants to get more of these to read, like physically, because they are an enjoyable reading experience. But the collector in me is upset still because of the size change. Like, size does matter for certain things, like for reading, And the thing is, the font isn't any bigger. These are not large print. It just feels like a more pleasant reading. It feels like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not any different. Font-wise size, let me open this one too. You know, it's just, I think the thing seems to be that the words are more spread out, maybe. But this one, I felt like when I read this book, that it read super quickly. I guess maybe because of the shorter page count, if you will. And I don't even really think it was that much of a difference, because the average intrigue novel, let me check here, runs about 224 pages. So this one was 250 pages. So this was 250 pages. Catching the Carling Lake Killer by Katie Richards. I read this one too. This was a while ago. This was fantastic. Another one in the West Investigation series. Just read the whole West Investigation series, guys. You will not be disappointed. And then this one, I think, came in at 214 pages. So, I mean, that's a 30 or 40, almost 40 page difference. So it just feels like it read that much quicker. So yeah, at the end of this video, I don't really have a ton to say on this, but you guys wanted my full thoughts on it. The collector in me is disappointed. The collector in me wishes they had just kept the status quo that they have for the past 75 years and just left well enough alone. Don't reinvent the wheel, basically. But the reader in me really kind of likes these, to be honest. And I know that's probably not what a lot of you were expecting me to say, but I'm being honest. I kind of really love this as a reader. Now, also, they are showing off the fact that it's the 75th anniversary. I wish it was more blatant. I wish it was on the cover of the book. I feel like they're hiding it in a way, you know? And they really haven't, other than posting this, they really haven't leaned into the fact it's the 75th anniversary. And they should, because that's a huge deal. Harlequin. So I am going to be kind of talking about that. I was thinking maybe doing videos like this summer of stuff to talk about kind of the 75th anniversary where Harlequin got its start. It's history, some of the lines. I mean, I've done a lot of these videos before, but I can do something with a slightly different spin on them. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see, do let me know. But yeah, in terms of does size matter, it does matter. It matters to both collectors and to readers and whatever your preference is going to be. So anyway, guys, that is it. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment. And I never say this, but if you enjoyed it and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.